नहीं, मैं बहुत ज्यादा से फिर भी आई थिंक आई नीड टू प्रमोट इट ऑल्सो। मैं बहुत कंफर्टेबल हो गई हूँ 2 लोगों से, 3 लोगों से। सो आई डोंट सेंड आउट दैट रिमाइंडर टाइप का। तो ग्रुप में आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी पीपल आर एबल टू सी या whatever, but it's like I'm also quite comfortable that way. That's one thing that probably I have to work on. Okay, I'm live. So interestingly, कल का जो हमने टॉपिक लिया था, it was on deep relationship healing. Now, so I finished off this relationship healing कल बहुत अच्छे मन से, and today morning when I woke up, I had so many reasons to kill the other person. I was like, oh, I was drawn. I was like, oh God, you did this again. You did this. Like, the test of patience, and then you connect. Or once you start thinking that अब अभी भी नहीं समझ रहा है, या अभी भी नहीं समझ रहा है, या अभी भी there is so much that you see. So it is not easy. Like, I must admit, कल मैं बहुत मजे से बोल रही थी ना कि this is a lesson, but it is so tough. Now what happens is, like I said, God will not give you situations to feel loved. It will give you situations where you can develop that love within yourself in spite of what is going wrong outside. Now, the more you feel that you are evolving, the more you will be triggered to test whether what you are saying or what you are feeling or what you mean by forgiveness is actually forgiveness or it is at a surface level. Because थोड़ा मतलब समझ में आ रहा है आपको?
I understand. वो चावल पका है या नहीं है, आप फायर पे ही रहते हैं.
Exactly. So like, matlab, I spoke and we did this beautiful healing. So what I there is an expectation that happens. So when you do a lot of energy work, then when you do a lot of forgiveness, there is an expectation. They say, अब मैं उठूंगी और दुनिया बदल जाएगी. So, but the reality hits you and you get to know that दुनिया तो वैसी की वैसी ही है. आप बदले या नहीं. So, like that is the thing that probably I wanted to talk about.
हाँ, but the quest of all spiritual practices, आपने बदलना है, दुनिया तो वैसी रहेगी. It has been so, it will always remain so. You are to change.
Yeah, yeah.
मगर हाँ वही है, tough बहुत है. It's very tough.
हाँ, मतलब like the bitter, the lessons, the bitterness, you see people. So
डेली टेस्ट देना बहुत मुसीबत है.
true. But I think and there are so many schools of thoughts. People say, okay, अगर इतना ये है, ऐसा feel हो रहा है, then you should do this. You should not be here. You should not be there. You should take this step. You should take that step. And then you are thinking that हम तो यहीं बैठ के हुए हैं. What next for me? So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy to uh, forgive, forget. It's not easy to have compassion. It's not easy to have loving kindness. But you have to understand that it will never be easy.
But इसका आउटकम क्या होता होगा?
Because अब तो मैं भी सोच रही हूँ.
मतलब सपोज डेली टेस्ट देने के बाद इसका आउटकम क्या होता होगा? आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन खत्म हो जाती होगी,
हाँ,
या कुछ चेंज फिजिकल लेवल पे आता होगा, और अगर इंटरनल चेंज आता होगा तो उसकी क्या डेस्टिनेशन होगी?
yeah, probably all of this. Like I'm thinking very deeply that how hard it is, so to see somebody like a. Mhm.
पैर में कांटा लेके मैराथन रन करना, तो उसका क्या एंड होता होगा? हम यही कर रहे हैं ना।
Hmm.
You are running a marathon. Instead of getting out of the shoe, you are
And
running a marathon with the same shoe which is biting you. तो उसका उसका एंड क्या होता होगा? I don't.
even I'm waiting, and probably, that would be like something that maybe become like something that I might bring for my life. I don't know. I don't really know. So, I'm like I went very confused today. I was like, all of this even worth it? You start thinking, ये सब even worth it है क्या? So that confusion today, I'm bringing that confusion that there was this a lot of internal confidence about that. No, 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 no. This is going to work. This is going to work. This is going to work. And then again, there is this thing that happens, and you start, feeling like that you are running with a thorn in your heel. And is it about changing the shoe, or is it about taking out the thorn and healing? So I think you gave a good example, because it's not about the shoe, it's not about the thorn, it's about the healing. Yeah, it's about the healing. So probably
हाँ, तो हीलिंग क्या होती हो?
healing, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि at this point in time, see, in a relationship, if you are not able to get out of the relationship, probably that relationship is going to be something for you that probably will help you grow and evolve into a better version of yourself, because maybe you are not ready to leave that relationship, right? So what God, because there is more to come and you are not fully prepared. So when the time comes, जैसे कहते हैं, it is just a preparation. You are being prepared for something bigger to come in your life. एंड प्रॉबली जो हमें बहुत बड़ा लग रहा है इस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम में, मे बी इससे भी कुछ बड़ा हम कर सकते हैं, और विद ईज. एंड दैट ease will come if once this thing gets resolved. पता नहीं, कई कई बार लगता है आप अपने आप को बहला रहे हो, पर पता नहीं
पता
यार.
नहीं, कभी कभी तो ऐसा लगता है और 5-6 साल के अंदर तो कहानी खत्म हो जाएगी, तो फिर
hmm yeah, it's interesting, it's really interesting. Like, I'm also now, I'm just thinking that I should just wait and work on it. So when we were there in Bhutan, one of the acharyas said, if we do 1008 Sharnagati, any situation can resolve. So now I'm thinking I need to do this 1008 Sharnagati. It is enough for me before I blast. I need to get this resolved, or
चलो कीजिए and share the results.
yeah, I need to do this. Now I'm like so determined to do my 1008 Sharnagati. Seriously, I'm like, ab to bas, it's done. It's too much for me to handle. So let's see. I need to. She's also joining. So, Khair, for all of us, or for all the people who keep joining these, GI or online भी देखते हैं जो, I just want to tell you that probably, there will come uh, a time in your life where you think ये forgiveness work करती है या नहीं, या ये जो हम कर रहे हैं spiritual practice, इससे life में चीजें resolve होंगी या नहीं, and there, self doubt. You might get self doubt about whether it is good to surrender and maybe just say and leave, or is it worth being in a relationship which is excessively painful, or it is excessively hurtful, or it is excessively triggering? Is it even worth it? Yeah. So I just probably, because we did such a beautiful meditation yesterday and it was really beautiful. Today I was just in the opposite mindset, thinking about so many things, and again, Probably, I think मेरे सामने क्यों. Then this beautiful video of Sadhguru came in front of me where he said that make yourself like this, that the bitterness of life cannot displace the inner well-being or inner state of bliss that you are carrying. Let go of the past, let that be dead, and all of that. And I was like, yeah, ये मुझे ही क्यों दिख रहा है? Why everything is showing in my real. मतलब जैसे आप कभी कभी देखते हो तो आपको लगता है ये सारी चीजें मेरे लिए आ रही है, ऑपोजिट पार्टी के लिए क्यों नहीं आ रही है? द अदर पर्सन, आई जस्ट होप एंड प्रे दे आल्सो गेट सम काइंड ऑफ इंडिकेशंस for changing, but why is it not happening? So anyways, I think maybe in a day or two or maybe a week, now I need the answer to this uh, you know puzzle, that why does it happen that only if one person decides to heal a relationship or one person decides to better their lives where there is a dependency, is it possible that you can create a balance, or is it possible that you can create a harmony around yourself? I would love to believe that, actually. I really would love to believe that all of this will help. But let's see. मेरे पास आज बहुत कुछ है नहीं कहने को.
जो लोग चेंज होना नहीं चाहते या जिनकी अवेयरनेस में चेंज है नहीं, उन्हें आप चेंज कैसे करें?
हमें उन्हें चेंज
मतलब मेरे लिए दिस इज अ पर्सिस्टेंट क्वेश्चन कि पीपल हु डू नॉट वांट टू चेंज, दे आर नॉट विलिंग टू चेंज, दे डोंट रिकॉग्नाइज द नीड फॉर चेंज. अभी हम ये सोच रहे हैं कि वो उसमें चेंज आ जाए, वो उसमें चेंज आएगा कैसे?
पता नहीं.
दिस इज अ बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क फॉर मी आल्सो.
अब कभी कभी मेरे दिमाग में ये आता है कि क्या हम ये सब चीजें चेंज उनमें कर रहे हैं, या चेंज हम अपने में कर रहे हैं, या चेंज हो कहाँ रहा है? आई डोंट
चेंज तो आएगा तो अपने अंदर ही आएगा, बिकॉज काम हम कर रहे हैं.
नो.
लेकिन वो चेंज क्या आएगा? मतलब ये आएगा कि वील बी हैप्पी टू लिव इन दिस सिचुएशन, हम उसे एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे.
ये
इज
तो
दैट द ओनली चेंज
विकास, ये तो
वी आर
बड़ा
लुकिंग
हो
फॉर?
जाएगा. ये हम आदी हो जाएंगे उस चीज के. अरे यार, ये तो नहीं चाहते हम.
नहीं तो चाहते, लेकिन अगर हम काम कर रहे हैं और चेंज हमारे अंदर आना है, तो फिर तो शायद चेंज यही होगा कि हम उसे एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे. नहीं तो 2 4 5 साल के बाद वैसे भी आदत पड़ जाएगी. अगर आप एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं उसे,
हाँ.
तो फिर यही होगा. फिर इसके अलावा और क्या होगा चेंज?
पता नहीं. आज मैं बिल्कुल पता नहीं वाले स्टेज में हूँ कि क्या हो रहा है. आई एम completely like in the
स्पिरिचुअलिटी के अंदर ये सभी के साथ होता है, अप एंड डाउन. चलो, लेट्स मूव ऑन.
I need to have some question. Yeah, I need to ask him to unmute.
Hi, Sargam. How are you? Hello, Vikash. Yeah, I was listening to the conversation.
I know.
I think हर एक की life में ups and downs हैं, and Sargam, you know my life so well, right? Lekin, I think from last so many years, I'm connected with Sargam. We have done the counseling, we have done the healings and everything. मेरे अंदर जो change आया वो ये आया है कि छोटी सी जिंदगी है, जी लो, किसी में change आए ना आए, मुझे अब फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Hmm.
वो चेंज नहीं होंगे. आई एम एब्सोल्युटली एग्री टू इट कि उन्होंने अपने कर्म भी तो करने हैं ना. अगर उनको हम सुधार में अपनी स्पिरिचुअलिटी लाइफ में हम आए हैं और हम यहाँ पे सीख रहे हैं, कर रहे हैं, उनको सुधार लेंगे और वो चेंज हो जाएंगे और हमारी जिंदगी सुधर जाएगी. हम उन पे इतना डिपेंडेंट क्यों हो रहे हैं? हमारी भी तो एक्सपेक्टेशंस हो रही है ना. फिर
ये हम उन्हें
हम भी
सुधार है, लेकिन हम उनसे ये कह रहे हैं कि हम जैसे हमें एटलीस्ट वैसे तो देख लो. हम
वो
जैसे
बर्दाश्त नहीं होता ना.
वैसे नहीं है, आप हमें वैसे देखने की कोशिश क्यों कर रहे हैं, या हमारा वो वर्जन जो है नरेटिव क्यों बना रहे हैं?
एग्जैक्टली क्योंकि कोई भी अच्छा चीज, कोई भी सच्चा इंसान हमेशा चिल्ला चिल्लू के काम नहीं ना होगा। सच्चा इंसान और स्पिरिचुअल इंसान को सफर करना है, और तभी तो हम लोग इतनी स्पिरिचुअलिटी में जा भी रहे हैं ना, कि ठीक है अपने आप को, हम अपनी बॉडीज को हील करें ताकि जो सामने वाला एक्शन कर रहा है वो हमें हार्मफुल ना लगे, या हमें उससे कुछ असर ना हो, और हम अपने ब्रेन को उस तरह से प्रोसेसिंग पावर में लेकर जाते हैं कि ठीक है हमने इनको, इन्होंने ये करा, हमने इनको फॉरगिव करा, हम आगे मूव ऑन हो रहे हैं। अब वो वहां पे अटके हुए हैं और हमें नजर भी आ रहा है वो वहां अटके हुए हैं, खींचने की कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन इंस्टेड कि वो खींच के बाहर आए, हम उसी दुनिया में वापस चले जाते हैं।
नहीं नहीं, हमें नहीं जाना उस दुनिया में, यू
तो
राइट।
हमें उस दुनिया में जाना ही नहीं है। तो इसलिए उनको, हम जितना उनको हील कर सकते हैं हम वो करेंगे। और क्योंकि हमें शायद दैट इज व्हाई वी आर हियर, राइट? वी हैव दैट पावर कि हम अगर हील कर सकते हैं, ठीक है हम कर रहे हैं। अगर अगले वाले को नहीं समझ में आ रहा, भाई उसका नहीं दिमाग है, तो ठीक है फिर उसी की मर्जी।
हम्म।
पर जो खुद को खुशी मिलती है, दुख बहुत होता है। I was away online for, there were so many reasons behind it, but then I sat back and I think I'm like, ये तो ऐसे ही चलता रहेगा, how long I'm going to do this? कितने, मतलब कब तक मैं भी सफर करूं, मेरी फैमिली भी सफर करेगी? नहीं, अब और नहीं होगा। अब जो मुझे जो करना है मैं वो करूंगी। मेरे करने से अगर किसी को प्रॉब्लम है तो वो मेरी और उसकी प्रॉब्लम है, तो वो मैं और वो खुद देख लेंगे, अगर उसको देखना होगा। अगर नहीं देखना है तो ठीक है यार, वो भी अपनी जिंदगी जी रहे हैं, मैं भी अपनी जिंदगी जी रही हूँ।
हम्म।
But that is absolutely right, you cannot change anyone, and if you are ready to accept them the way they are, I think then that's the superpower thing we can do.
The thing is, even when you are ready to accept them, they don't want to be accepted. Then what do you? So, so the thing is, you want to accept people as they are. So you forgive, you forget, you put the past behind, and you start, behaving the way you think is best, right? And then they come and then they say, I don't want to be accepted, or probably they trigger you, and then again,
Because उनको पता है कि इन्होंने ऐसे एक्सेप्ट तो कर ही लिया है ना, लेट्स ट्राई दिस, ये भी एक्सेप्टेंस हो जाएगी।
yeah, all make it interesting. I'm just, I'm maybe this month and the coming month for me is also like a big, I'm like, I just want to come up with a success story about a particular situation. So I'm just, yeah, maybe I have need to do Sharanagati only. बिकॉज जैसे होता है ना, कई बार एक ऐसी ऐसी गांठ पड़ी होती है कि आपको समझ में नहीं आती कि इसको खोले भी या इसको रहने ही दें, जैसी है वैसे ही पड़ी रहने दो, यू नो। So that is a situation, like whether you should work on it or you should just work on a different thing at this point of time when this particular thing is not ready to be healed. So should you just change the focus instead of drying up your energy on this particular thing and instead focus on something better? So that's a thing. That's a challenge. Because for my life, I had created this goal that this problem is coming up again and again and again. I'm going to resolve it this year, and I'll give it, you know, I'll make it like the goal for the year. But the more I'm working on it, the more I see that it's taking life out of me. Oh my God.
And you're noticing that you are getting stuck again and again in the same situation, right?
Not exactly the same situation. It's just that. Okay, let me tell you. So, for example, uh, I know that I can get angry and I can like really get angry on something if I'm triggered. So I am seeing those triggers happening again and again. Although I'm trying to forgive, I'm trying to be in the Zen mode, I'm trying to do everything, but this person is just triggering me, finding new ways to trigger me. And I don't want to be triggered. So that is the thing. I don't want to be triggered, but I'm getting triggered. And why is it happening? Although I'm building so much spiritual strength to just, not do it. But then I see myself at least thinking about that thing that, I should have replied back like that, should have done this. Or, talking to my sister about it, you see, this is what is happening. You see, so I just don't want to fall in that trap, but I'm falling in that trap. It's happening, and I really want to be away because it sucks the energy out of you. Every time you are with that person or you are in that situation, it sucks the energy out of you, which I don't want to do. But there is
I know this is very difficult, Sargam. It is not easy. And I'm going through with the same situation what you are describing. I'm like, okay, I see my life right in front of me. But I think आपने बोला था कुछ इंसान ऐसे होते हैं जो आपकी लाइफ में आते हैं, उन्होंने कुछ लेसन्स आपको टीच करने हैं. आई डू नॉट नो मेरे को क्या लेसन लर्न करना है, बट आई एम स्टिल डूइंग इट. Every single morning I see, every single night I see things in front of me, but I'm just keeping myself calm, and that's it. Like, it's for my peace of mind. I just have to let it happen the way it is happening.
Yeah. Yes. I'll try the same. I'm trying the same. It's not that I'm not trying, Neetu. But the thing is, it is tough. It's like, it comes just ऐसा लगता है कि बस मेरे हाथों से किसी का खून ना जाए. That kind of situation. Like, no, 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 no. And believe me, like, I am not a violent person, or I'm not violent in my thoughts. I'm not violent in my, but I don't know why this is happening. It's like, खत्म करो यार. It's, that kind of thing.
That's exactly what I said to my sister. I feel like killing him. And my sister is like, यही इंसान मिला था अपने हाथ गंदे करने के लिए.
Anyways, probably, it's, I don't know, it's like, it's.
ऐसा नहीं लगता you are in a front loading washing machine. कंबल ड्राई कब बंद होगा?
Oh God. क्या बताए? So, but it is interesting. मतलब the more I'm working on it, मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि चलो okay. But yeah, there is more to work on probably. There is so much. So it is like this, that for me the thing is I want to go a particular way. See, it can be that I'm not concerned where you are going. I'm not concerned what you are doing. I'm not concerned about everything. This is your life. तुम इधर चलो, मेरी ये लाइफ है, मैं यहाँ जा रही हूँ. लेकिन जब मैं इधर जा रही हूँ, इधर से पत्थर फेंको, फिर वो कहीं जा रही हूँ, फिर पत्थर फेंको, तो इट्स लाइक दिस कि मैं क्या करूं, वापस पत्थर उठा के फेंकूं या मैं सीधे चलती जाऊं. अगर चलती जाऊं तो पत्थर लग भी रहे हैं, चोट भी लग रही है. सो इट्स लाइक दैट. लाइक आई हैव जस्ट डिसाइडेड कि नहीं, ऐसा नहीं करना है, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं करना है. एंड यू टेलिंग योरसेल्फ नहीं 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 नहीं, दिस इज नॉट डन. ये सब रिजॉल्व होगा, ये सब अच्छे से रिजॉल्व होगा, whatever, and probably you'll be able to see things which, in a better way. May God give you light, may God give you wisdom, may God give you peace, all of that. But no, the moment that patthar comes in, it's like you feel like कि उठा के मार ही दूं क्या. That it's quite an interesting time that is happening, and probably, I don't know, it's like a test कि इतनी spiritual practice करके आए हो तो और ज्यादा सेंसिटिव हो गए हम इमोशनली, मेंटली. I don't know if somebody has a solution today. I'm like open for it. So today is like a discussion. So nothing like, I'm sharing from my end. I'm still, kind of finding a solution to this issue. कि अगर कोई इंसान अपने रास्ते पे चल रहा होता है और उसको कुछ लेना देना नहीं है किसी और से, फिर भी लोग उस पे पत्थर फेंक रहे, तो वो क्या करे? तो बता.
I'm just thinking aloud from outside perspective. What about taking a umbrella or creating a sail or creating a wall is not possible. It is static.
Yeah.
think in that direction.
Right. Yeah. How to protect myself, right? I think probably thinking about healing the other person requires, yeah, you need to also protect yourself from the dirt, the dump,
Creating boundaries, I don't know. Will that help?
creating boundaries.
Heal yourself.
Healing yourself, okay.
ये क्या हुआ? Alexis?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Abhishek.
Yeah,
Okay. I said seal yourself.
seal. That's what, sealed.
Yeah, probably, I'll have to go to psychic self-defense and do this now. I'll have to see how I can shield
Again, the solution depends on the kind of stone you are getting.
my pena hai, it's very sharp.
No. It's physical, emotional, mental,
It is mental and it is emotional.
emotional.
चलो try some techniques and let me know. मेरी तो सारी fail हो चुकी.
I just joined, so I don't know what context you're talking about, but yeah, I mean.
So I'll give you a context of it. What happened is we did a very deep healing, and it was like a deep emotional healing and forgiveness. And we did with the help of Buddha Avalokiteshwar. And Buddha Avalokiteshwar is like a bodhisattva who said that पहले सब लोग Buddhas बनेंगे, and that is when I will become a Buddha, only then. So, we come from a lineage of compassion. So if I understand that my school is pranic healing, and pranic healing, in pranic healing, we come from a lineage of compassion. So yesterday we were doing a meditation for compassion, kindness, compassion, and wisdom, to be able to let go, release the people who hurt us. Now we did that. I did that meditation, and from today, it was like I was like being thrown stones left, right, and center, till a point where I started again dwelling in what is happening. So mentally, emotionally, I got a bit disturbed. I started feeling sad, and all of that emotion started coming. So I was just wondering that. So when I came online, Vikas said, देखिए ऐसा हो सकता है कि हम लोग मैराथन दौड़ रहे हैं, दौड़ना चाह रहे हैं, और हमारे पैर में कांटा लगा है, but we choose to not take out the thorn and instead keep running with the thorn. तो मैं वही सोच रही थी कि is it the thorn, the shoe, or is it the healing that is needed? Probably it's not about the thorn that it is stuck. It is not about the shoe that we intend to wear, but maybe it is that internal healing that is required in such a situation. Because हम कोई भी मैराथन दौड़ेंगे, अगर पैर में चोट रही तो हम नहीं जीत पाएंगे. तो या तो हमें
No,
पैर,
it is not advisable to run with thorn or hurt leg. No, first we have to heal. Basic.
हाँ, तो फिर वही probably I want to run, I want to do, so I've come back and now I really want to do and run and plan my 2024, with this, with that, and with all of that, and I want to read. But when I'm doing
But
all of this, I am being, disturbed, or I'm being emotionally hurt, or I feel emotionally hurt, I feel mentally hurt, and then I go off track. But I don't, my higher self says, no, 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 you know, वज्र गुरु मंत्र start करो, but I'm in such a sad state of mind that वो हो नहीं पाया आज पूरे दिन. I was just wondering, I want to do this, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to see, learn, do, be. But ये क्या distraction हो रहा है?
the first thing is we have to heal if it is hurt. You cannot run with wounded leg or foot. Cannot. Should not.
Yeah.
हमारा बुद्धा बनेगा.
Yeah.
Huh? क्या?
I said we are being trained to become a Buddha.
मतलब being trained to become a Buddha, but the thing is, uh, like ऐसा लग रहा है बस वापस चले जाओ
Running away.
वाला feeling. Actually, you just feel like इतना 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 सुंदर सब कुछ था. दुनिया इतनी खूबसूरत थी मेरी 4 दिन पहले. It was like all about aspiration. It was all about dreams. It was all about doing the guru's work. यहाँ आते ही it's like it changed.
And I think it happens with everybody or what? Like, I mean, even I was like in the phase of meditations, and then घर में कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा है जिससे try to test your emotions or behave reactions.
अरे मतलब मैं तो ऐसी हो गई क्यों हो रहा है यार ये क्यों हो रहा है मतलब आई एम लाइक रियली सैड टुडे तो आई वाज रियली सैड आई केम ऑनलाइन लाइक आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग टू से सो yeah then like you start understanding the pain of being a human being. It's painful to be a human being. Yeah. It's really painful.
It
Yes.
is. It is
Okay.
very. I just want to share a little thing with you. So this happened with me last Saturday. I'm staying with my in-laws, right? So my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law is moving to the place where I am, and they all hate me. I'm the best in the family. They all like try to, like what you are saying, Sargam. They all try to, microscopes लेके खड़े हैं कि जरा सा गलती नजर आए और हम blast out हो जाएं. So I'm like, ठीक है, चल रहा है, push.
नहीं तो आप नहीं होगे.
Sorry. So in the room, I'm doing meditation because if I do meditation openly, I'm being like pointed as पता नहीं क्या जादू टोना चल रहा है. So I'm like, okay, I want to heal myself. I want to do meditation. I'm going to do in the room. Again, things last Saturday, this happened. And you know how Master Stephen Co do the anchorite meditation in US. So I was doing it online and I was in the room, and my husband was not at home because he was out to pick up some cargo shipment for my brother-in-law and everything. So he was busy. Kids are busy in their workout and everything. And I'm being told by my father-in-law, do you have any idea what is happening in the house? And I'm like, what happened? I'm like, I was meditating, and all of a sudden the door opens and he's yelling at me. And I'm like, what happened? तुम यहाँ पे उल्टे सीधे काम कर रही हो और सारा सामान बाहर गीला हो गया. So I said, which saman? What are you talking about? So I rushed downstairs and I'm like, what stuff you're talking about? Everything is fine. No, outside the door on the porch, somebody left the package. But I'm not aware of it, that there's a package coming to my house. I'm not aware of anything. So I said, Dad, how come this is my fault that this package is getting wet? Or were you aware of it that this package is coming? And he's like, no, I have no idea. I said, so this is your son's package. And if you do not have an idea, I do not have an idea. Who has an idea that this is coming? Right? So he's like, do not argue with me. You have no right to argue with me. So all of a sudden, now the thing, what I'm getting is that I'm earlier I used to just be quiet and say sorry, and I'm like, okay, fine, it's my fault, and going in now, what's going to happen next? What will happen next? Now I'm asking them questions, like I'm getting that much courage to at least ask them, what will happen? What happened to this package? What the hell is in this package that this is going to get dirty about it? It's their bed set which they have ordered it online and it is arriving. But have they called me? No. Have they told me it's going to come on this? They get the notifications too, but nobody told me. And it was pouring bad. And yes, the packet is bad, but the inside stuff is okay. It's all fine. So my son pulled me on the side, say, Mama, don't, you know what? There's no point. There's no point, Mama, arguing here. Let's go and pick it up. Because at the end of the day, Dad is going to be upset that the package is there. Why you did not pick it up? My father-in-law slapped my son. right in front of me. I'm not in India, I'm in Canada. He's 14 years old. What's going to happen? He can call the cops right now. Like, my grandpa is killing me, man. Like, come and do them. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, Dad? Why are you slapping him? He's an idiot like you. I said, okay, I'm an idiot too. That means, I said, what is wrong with you? We are helping you. You cannot lift up the package. You already had so many surgeries done. You cannot. I can do this. This is my house. All the shit he has to say, he is saying it, and I'm enjoying that, listening to that conversation. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Sit down. Still, I'm doing the same thing. Dad, sit down, relax. If he has done something wrong, just let him go. He's your grandson. Calm down your body. What is wrong? He pushed me back, and he's like, this is my house. I can do whatever I want. I'm like, where are you taking this conversation? Of course, this is your house. No. This is my house. You guys are not living here anymore. You guys can leave the house. I said, says who? Says me. I said, then okay, fine. I'm not leaving anywhere because legally, this house belongs to me now. This house belongs to your son. This house belongs to your daughter-in-law. And this house belongs to my kids. So if you have any problem, you have any issue, you can go. And I'm sorry, I'm doing this from January. I'm keeping my mouth shut. You ask for whatever. I have treated you like my father. I have done everything. Oh, we are just here for a few more days and then we are going to go from here. So just, stay with us, come for the next couple of days and then we are going to go. I'm like, you're going to go where? You're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay here. So the courage after all this conversation, back and forth, there was a conversation going on between me and him. He was yelling and I was just in like calm tone of voice. My only question was, why you slapped my son? And there was no answer. What he was doing wrong to you, he was not even talking to you. He was just pulling me out from the situation saying, Mom, just move out. Don't say anything. Let go. Come on, let's go out. And he got a big slap on his face for that. So after that, all conversation, I was somewhere deep inside me. I'm like, shit, what the hell I have done here, man? Like, I should have kept myself quiet. And then I'm sitting thinking, Master, like, why this with me? Like, why this is happening again? Now, again, the same cycle will start. He will feed his son. His son will get upset again at the kids. We are going to go through with the same issue. Like, what is this? And we all sat down and three of us were doing the great invocation. We were, doing the forgiveness prayers. We were doing because my husband came down, came back after like around late midnight, 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the night. Since he left 7:30, came back 8:30. Like, oh, where's Dad? And all of a sudden, my son, oh, he went outside for a walk. Okay, calm down. My husband never called, nothing. 10 o'clock he calls. I'm in the park. I'm feeling very emotionally down. I don't feel like coming back home. I'll see you soon. Drama begins. We all are like, and something happened and we all decided to say no. That was it. We all decided, no, nothing happened. Everything is normal. Let's see what he says. But coming back, Sargam, I never said anything to him. I always like, okay, maybe these are my karmas I'm going through. But that day, I got some power, some energy from somewhere. I do not know how, but I made him sit down and talk to me and listen to me that you are doing wrong and I'm not going to continue with this circle. You have to break it or I'm breaking it now. I'm not going to listen to the nonsense. My kids are not going to listen. Next time you touch anyone, he has full right to call the cops.
Yeah.
And that's how he's like, okay, मार दो मुझे. ऐसे नहीं, हम सब यहाँ पे मरे हुए ही हैं, कर्म काट रहे हैं. अगर हमने अच्छे कर्म करे होते तो आज ऊपर बैठे होते स्वर्ग में आराम से. ऐसे, so don't worry about it. You're fine. और अगर कुछ हुआ, we'll call 911 and we'll take care. मुझे नहीं मारना, मुझे हाथ गलती नहीं करने.
Yeah, I understand.
So I think it's a cycle. It is a cycle. But the more you go through this, you are getting more confident about everything. What you're doing is right.
The problem, I really do want to go through this. I don't want to get into a verbal
Then
discussion.
how will you continue your karmas? How will you cut your karma connections?
पता
Your
नहीं.
karmic connections are cutting out.
So I, thank you. I really appreciate, you sharing the entire episode. But now my quest is that I really don't want to say anything. I just want this to be resolved of talking without, entanglement. I just want things to resolve by maybe the inner work, and probably I just want to do more of that inner work. बिकॉज मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कई चीजें बातों से भी सॉल्व नहीं होती हैं. अब मुझे ऐसा लगने लगा है कि पहले लोग कहते थे ना, यू कम्युनिकेट, इनका कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा है, इनका, बट नाउ आई फील दैट एट, यू रीच टू अ पॉइंट where anything that you are communicating, so receptivity of the other person and how that person is receiving what you are saying, because of a mismatch in the mental, maybe I should say mismatch or whatever, before, because of some distortion that happens at the mental level or the emotional level, whatever you're trying to communicate through words is not going through, right? So there is a blockage. So even if I try communicating, then I become the energy guru, and then the communication shuts down. It's like, I am not your student, and ta-da, everything. So no, I really don't want to, speak to people and just. So now I want to resolve this emotionally and mentally, and probably through the energy work, and that is what I'm trying to look at. Although I'm getting so many opportunities to blurt out, it's like, oh, no, 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 aaja lalit. But I don't want to do that. I'm just trying कि नहीं, मुझे अब इस path पे नहीं जाना, because what I have seen through the years is, you know, how dirty the question is, or how provoking the question is. If you don't answer it well, the question is never questioned, but your answer is always judged. That this is what you said, or this is how you responded. I don't want to get into that scrutiny of my answer or my explanation or however. So my thing now is, that, like I said, probably I need to do the 1008 Sharanagati before, maybe पूरा कर लेना है कि अब ये तो बहुत ज्यादा परेशान कर रहा है.
I think Sargam, one would be either have a open conversation with the person कि भाई problem कहाँ है, क्यों, what is your thing that is, what do you call, pinching you somewhere against me, like what is that?
अभिषेक, when you say such thing ना, कि मेरे, फिर वो इंसान इतनी लंबी लिस्ट कमियों की निकाल देगा, इतनी लंबी
ठीक है
लिस्ट.
ना, let it come out. Okay, fine, ठीक है. And उसके बाद
सरगम,
you
ये
just ask for
आपने एक बहुत अच्छा
forgiveness.
एग्जांपल दिया था once.
क्या?
You cannot fight a pig in a buck.
Cannot.
At the end you'll
वो
find you got
they are the
dirty.
master of that.
This,
At the end you will find yourself dirty.
Abhishek, this is what I'm saying. Now I'm so afraid. Just कहते हैं ना, I'm afraid to have this kind of a battle of words, battle of, you did this, you did that, or how अच्छा बताओ मुझ में क्या कमी है. Because the thing is, probably what you're saying, I don't believe in that. I know myself. जैसे होता है कई बार, देखो, अगर बहुत जेन्युइन इंटेंशन है, आप तो आपको समझ में आ जाता है, मतलब ऑब्वियसली तब बातों से चीजें रिजॉल्व हो जाती है, बट एक टाइम पे आपको समझ में आ जाता है when there is so much murk, where there is so much dirt inside, कि आप जरा सा कहोगे कि अपना थैला खोलो तो आदमी बस
But
चाकू क्या पे, and then you feel, अरे भगवान, हम तो घायल हो गए.
at least आपको ये हो जाएगा ना भाई, आपको क्लैरिटी मिल जाएगी आगे आगे आपको क्या करना है उस इंसान के साथ, मतलब like what kind of relationship you want to
नहीं मिल
have.
रही मुझे क्लैरिटी, क्या बता.
Okay, मुझे नहीं पता पूरा को actually exactly what happened, but yes.
I have not shared exactly what has happened.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that there is a level. So from my experience, what I have understood, that there is a level in a relationship where probably communication will not work.
Forgiveness will work.
हाँ?
Forgiveness, सामने सामने माफी मांग लो भाई, ठीक है मैंने सारी गलतियां की है.
नहीं, तो वो भी फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. forgiveness से भी फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, because that person से damage तो already हो चुका है, अब तो कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता, you know. And then that person will again will start maybe, you know, the family operates as a cult, and then they will, you know, outlie you, and maybe, you know, they'll, oh, now she's accepted it, okay.
फिर घेर के और सब मिलके मारो। हाँ, तुम
Exactly.
तो गलती करती हो, you have accepted it, so
Yeah, you become like you the one who has done the most harm and blah 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 blah, blah. So probably, you know, when I came back, so yesterday we did a really beautiful session, and you know, Buddha Ablok. So but today I was expecting कि कल हमने इतनी बढ़िया meditation की, इतनी बढ़िया forgiveness हुई है, तो एकदम चीजें पलट गई। इट्स लाइक एकदम से लाइक आप बिल्कुल ऑपोजिट वाला आपको दिखा, और आप
maybe
टेम्प्ट हुए कि बस अब तुमने मुझे पत्थर मारा तो मैं भी तुम्हें पत्थर, एंड देन यू जस्ट स्टॉप योरसेल्फ, नो 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 नो, यू डोंट हैव टू डू दिस, यू डोंट हैव टू डू दिस, यू डोंट। बट मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि ऑब्वियसली यू डोंट हैव टू डू दिस, यू डोंट, अभी 3 दिन 4 दिन 5 दिन 6 दिन हफ्ता भर महीना भर, उसके बाद पता चला मैं बहुत बड़ा पत्थर लेके।
बट वो क्या होता है ना कि बोलते हैं ना, मेडिटेशन करने से आपके एनर्जी चार्ज होते हैं, तो वो तो पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव दोनों चार्ज होते हैं, राइट? यू गेट मोर एंग्री, यू गेट मोर पीस, एवरीथिंग, राइट?
या
Maybe your weed got too much energized.
probably. So this conversation
सारी एनर्जी वीड्स में चली गई सरगम।
है, अरे ये तो नहीं होना चाहिए।
अब ठीक है ना, वो वीड भी हट जाएंगे ना फिर।
Sorry, yeah. See, this discussion, because I did not, I was like pretty upset इस session से पहले, and I was sitting down and I was saying I want to do the you know, guru's work, and I was doing, I wanted to read, I wanted to do, but then, you know, probably जो normal लोग हैं, मुझे लगता है इनकी life ज़्यादा better है, so I
Actually, like I see my wife, she is much more peaceful than what I am, though I meditate. वो like कोई झमेला ही नहीं है, टेंशन ही नहीं है।
my sister came and yeah, I'm seeing things इधर उधर, तो I feel यार हम तो इतनी बेकार में ही मेहनत करे जा रहे, प्योरिफिकेशन और 5 pillars और ये और वो और ये यहाँ, you know, for them everything is okay. It's like, you know, sometimes you are just slapped to the own situations कि पता नहीं तुम क्या सोच रहे हो, मतलब self doubt. Today the thing is self doubt. So कैसा self doubt होता है? So I like perfect example I'm setting today. जब self doubt होता है तो कहाँ तक आदमी, you know, नीचे आता है, and then probably you have to, because nobody can build your self confidence, so you only work on it. So you spend energy in self doubt, and then you again spend energy in building yourself up, and this is going to be a pattern, you know. This is like being, so my energy guru, being whatever, you know, this disciple, that disciple, doing all of this, it is a hell lot of work. It's not simple. It's like, you know, it's
Test every second.
पता नहीं।
I mean, वो जैसे just you said no कि आप कुछ मास्टर का कुछ काम करने का सोच रहे थे, या जो भी whatever, मतलब
हाँ,
and then I think
exactly.
he would have thrown a test on you कि लो अब बताओ
Are
क्या
you
करना।
serious? So इंटरेस्टिंगली पता है, हमारा जब ट्रिप जा रहा था, तो वी डिड दिस केव, यू नो, केव करने के बाद द गाइड सेड एक हॉट स्प्रिंग्स है, सो वी सेड अच्छा अच्छा हमें जाना है, सो नाउ ही स्टार्टेड सेइंग वहां पे 45 मिनट आपको चलना पड़ेगा वन वे। तो हम ऑलरेडी टाइगरनेस करके आए हुए थे 2-3 दिन पहले, तो पैर इतने दर्द हो रहे थे, प्लस जहाँ वो हमें ले गया केव में वहां पे भी बहुत पैर दर्द हो रहे। फिर आई वाज जस्ट सिटिंग इन द कार, एंड ही सेड सोच लो 45 मिनट वन वे, 1 घंटा भी हो सकता है, 1.25 घंटा भी हो सकता है, बिकॉज काफी टाइम हो गया है, डिपेंड्स कि हमें गाड़ी कहाँ पार्क करने को मिले। आई वाज जस्ट लाइक, मैंने कहा चलो आज आज जब इस जगह आए गए हैं तो कर ही लेते हैं। ही सेड सोच लो बिकॉज इट्स गोना बी पेनफुल, एंड इट इज, तो माय फ्रेंड सेड लीव इट यार, चलते हैं चलते हैं। आई सेड अच्छा ठीक है, ऐसा करते हैं, वहां तक आप ले चलो, फिर वहां डिसाइड करेंगे। फिर he took us there and then we all jumped कि हम चलेंगे। So sometimes, it's a way of testing people's will, that you really want to do it. And trust me, that experience was amazing. Although हमें इतने सारे कीड़ों ने काटा वहां पे, अभी तक वो निशान है, but that whole experience was wonderful. So जब आप ये बात कह रहे हो ना, ये टेस्ट, तो मुझे बस यही लग रहा है कि talking about such, वो भी सुनते होंगे ना कि you're talking about Buddha Avalokiteshwar and coming from the lineage of compassion, and then the compassion एकदम immediate level पे ही नहीं हो पा रहा। So it's such a big test, जिसमें sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you start feeling, am I even worth being in this school? Am I even worth having these teachings? So all of this is like so much, it just hovers around you, and then you have to say, कि नहीं 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 नहीं, just stay on the path and you can do it. You just self-motivate yourself. After a big spiritual event, this is what happens. So having, जैसे वो weeds or seeds आप कह रहे हो, I think probably this is what is happening, and it means that more purification is needed, more um, meditation is needed,
I think
more.
we might need to do more blue triangle.
हाँ, could be. Yes, I need to. रखा भी है यहाँ पे।
Okay.
टेबल पे ही रखा हुआ है अभी चीजें। So yeah, I think this requires. So I, probably with today's example, you will understand that, ये life easy नहीं है, और ये आप, आई थिंक इवन हायर लेवल पे और ज्यादा ऐसे सेल्फ डाउट्स होते होंगे, बहुत और ज्यादा ऐसे डेज होते होंगे which would be more draining rather than empowering. But you have to continue doing the work that is expected of you. You have to show up. You have to, you know, again, show up not only for the people who are coming to see you on YouTube, but you have to show up for your teacher. You have to show up for the responsibility that probably you are being called upon. So again, after this session, I will be doing the same thing for myself. But I wanted to show you that meditation करना या spiritually बहुत ज्यादा जब हम कुछ बहुत enjoy कर रहे होते, I think that is when, because it's a fertilizer, it fertilizes your seeds and weeds, and so you should just accept this state of yours also. जब ये state आए life में, instead of discarding it or doubting it, you'll have to integrate it with your personality, because in all of us there is a child who's expecting happily ever after, right, for a long period of time. So in our lives, you keep expecting कि अब तो वो happily ever after, पर वो happily ever after कहाँ होता movie में
I
होता
think at this point of time, you should just keep yourself floating so that at least you don't drown, and then maybe rise up. Like
correct, completely, yes. So ये बहुत important है.
maybe you don't add up more things, but whatever you're doing, just keep that up, come up, continue, and then just wait for the right time to move up. It's
Yeah.
like your like share ऐसा ही होता है, like when something rises up and then it stabilizes and it just sideways रहता है बहुत दिनों तक, फिर suddenly you get a chance that it moves up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably that's the lesson and that's the feeling also. मतलब अच्छा हुआ I just said it. I really wanted to share that this is what happens. इस तरह से होता है. You can be guiding a meditation and then doubting yourself that यार हम तो कर हो ही नहीं रहे, हो ही नहीं रहा यार, ये क्या ही हो रहा है. You want to forgive, you want to feel that the forgiveness, but it takes time, yaar. It takes a lot of time. And especially in the closest of relationships, there's so.
And another problem is like with normal people who don't meditate, they don't see these things with they don't relate these things with anything. But problem is what we started knowing things and we start relating everything.
They go blackout. So,
Ah.
they forget the things.
Correct.
People who don't forget are the ones who are working on healing it. So अच्छी memory होना भी, I think.
We are trying to find the pattern, so you need to do that.
Yeah, then you were saying, oh, pattern. Yeah, pattern. That's right. So true.
Don't see the pattern, no problem.
Continue to live the same cycle of pain, hurt, betrayal, whatever. So yeah, interesting, and I'm like so grateful. But the thing is now, like I'm telling all of you guys, जब ये situation आए, एक situation आती है जहाँ you will be really told to stand up for yourself. तो कई बार आप stand up कर लोगे, और फिर अगर फिर भी वो situation आ रही है, then probably you are being called upon to work on an emotional level. Okay, so जैसे अभी नीतू ने कहा 4-5 बार if she stands for herself and like आज बेटे के साथ कुछ हो गया या कुछ और ऐसा मिसहैप हो जाता है या कुछ ऐसा, so then you have to realize that with some people this might not work. Then you will have to work on the emotional level, and you might have to work on the mental or spiritual level in order to heal the relationship, so that because when they do physical harm, or when somebody does physical harm, it's a big karma that they are creating. Mental or emotional पे भी होता होगा, but I think वो opportunity ना देना भी एक समझदारी है. If I don't give you an opportunity to physically harm me or emotionally harm me or mentally harm me, I'm saving myself and you from creating the karma. So now, coming from a lineage of compassion, I think probably this is what we can try, that we avoid the situation where this karma is trying to be created. So we try to break the cycle where this interaction happens, where probably you are doing emotional, mental, or physical harm to each other. And that is another level of healing. And that is another level of maturity. समझ में आया? Right? So the quest that probably I am facing today is, I don't want to create a karma for you. Like, I really wish and pray that you don't create this karma, and I don't create this karma either, by not giving you an opportunity to come in that face off. Because whenever you are in a face off, one person will be creating. See, even if you say, I am sorry, that person will have so many things to say. And if you know that person, see, through experience, you will know how genuine or how authentic people are. Some people are not authentic, right? Some people are not genuine. Some people are harmful. Their intentions are harmful. And when you stand in front of them, giving them an opportunity to speak, they do more harm to you and they do more harm to themselves. So if you are able to identify in a relationship dynamics people who are that category or that type, conversation will never work. Abhishek has something to say. Yeah.
But there's another thing, right? I mean, I don't know. So if you keep listening to them and you don't react at all,
It won't happen, Abhishek.
okay.
That is what I feel. See, words have a tendency to rub over you. If you will not say, probably you'll think and harm them, or emotionally send something that can harm them. I might not say anything, but in my mind, I might create a thought form that is vindictive.
हाँ, वो पॉसिबल है, बट दैट इज स्टिल ओके. आई मीन एटलीस्ट उसका जितना ग्रज है वो तो निकल जाएगा. No?
In the energy world, energy is more powerful than matter.
हाँ, correct. Energy for,
Right?
yeah.
That vindictive thought form, or that will probably slow down their progress and create bad karma for me, which I would not want. Being an erratic, anything that I say, being energetic, anything that I, think will impact the other person energetically. I come from a school of energy. So more than maybe, the Kung Fu Panda thing,
Mhm.
I can hurt people while
Mentally,
in my head.
yeah, with your thoughts.
And that is what I'm observing, so yes, we do not have a degree of, maybe, we are more sophisticated when it comes to physical harm, but we have so much gunpowder emotionally and mentally, that even if I'm not saying it, I can create that thought form. And what happens is, with this kind of a maturity, you are able to see yourself. And when you are able to see yourself, you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Right?
Maybe then ignoring that person for a few days at least would be the best option. I mean,
Oh, I live in the same house. It's so difficult to even ignore people in the same house. It's like day in, day out, like a proper, probably it's like a training to a different level altogether. But it's not easy. You're seeing the person day in, day out,
okay.
and yeah, so it's not easy. But then you just want to practice harmlessness of speech, harmlessness of thoughts, harmlessness of emotions, which is which is the which is the task. So today I'm just, probably this is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to create a karma. I want to not create a karma for myself. I don't want to create a karma for you. Now what can I do? Now what should I do? Right? So probably, yes, doing blue triangle, doing inner reflection,
And
purification.
that forgiveness thing is there, no? Where you imagine the person and like forgive each other, ask for forgiveness, forgive the person. That
Yeah,
kind of.
that's what I did yesterday, I did that yesterday,
Oh,
and now
yesterday you did. Okay.
and it was such a beautiful, beautiful meditation that I
Okay.
recommended everyone do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And today, like, again, I got so many opportunity to just
Mm-hmm. Okay. Blast करने के लिए.
so that's the thing that probably, I I wanted a way out for, but yeah, it's been long. So the next level, probably in relationship, when you talk about deep relationship feeling, you need to understand that even conversations will create some kind of back and forth. So like Vikas said, fighting with a pig, words can do that. So it won't be a physical wrestle, but it can be a wrestling of the words. And some people don't get satisfied with sorry. Right? And then you don't know what to do. Because beyond sorry, we don't know how to.
That is an energy recharge for them.
Experience speaks. Yeah, you're right. Because I can't say much. You're absolutely right. It's like a recharge. You are अपनी, बंदूक भर जाती है उनकी फिर से, जैसे ही आपने बोला सॉरी, धाए 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 धाए. Right?
I don't know. This one sentence is coming up. No, that master had me accurate perception and correct expression, and that happiness. I don't know how to relate, but that's coming again.
Hmm. Yeah, so the virtue that is, you accurately see the situation and you perceive it and then you express it in the right way. So that is the virtue probably that needs to be worked. Maybe, and so let's do it. Let's do it. So today we'll do inner reflection from resolution for this situation. Okay. And then we'll do the to enhancement.
All are in same. My case, from afternoon 2 o'clock till 8:30, continuous meeting after meeting after meeting without specs, monitor. I don't know where I am, what I am doing, why I am doing this, why me? Everybody is doing. I have to attend meditation. I have to do this.
अरे, I know I can seriously relate. Sometimes आपको लगता है आप खुद ही अपने सर पे इतनी सारी चीजें लेके बैठे हो.
Just one simple cup of tea in the evening. That was it. सारी दुनिया कर रही, मैं क्यों नहीं कर पा
No,
रही?
I think ये सारी दुनिया कर रही है. That is something that again starts hurting you. Sometimes people say कि जैसे मुझसे लोग कहते हैं यार थोड़ी ordinary life नहीं जी सकती तुम. नहीं. Just ordinary problems, ordinary. हर चीज over the top क्यों होनी है? But yeah, you don't know why things have to be over the top. Well, it's okay. Probably we've signed up for it, and things will get revealed sooner or later. Maybe things, चीजें होंगी. Just take a deep breath, and on that note, internalize. We will invoke to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great Buddhas, especially Buddha Shakyamuni, Buddha Avalokiteshwar, Buddha Padmasambhav, Lord Mahaguruji Meding, all the great ones, holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels, to my teacher, Master Joa Foxy, to my highest soul, to my spirit guides and guardian angels, we invoke for your divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energy, deep inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of mercy, the blessings of compassion, the blessings of joy, comfortable, the blessings of joy, the blessings of prosperity, the blessings of abundance, illumination. So be it. Thank you. In full faith, with deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love, we thank you all. So be it. Be aware of this session and be aware of all the emotions, all the mental thought forms that came up into your consciousness with respect to maybe a person, a situation. And I want you to visualize a whiteboard in front of you. Project all these emotions, these thoughts, these incidents that came in front of you, the hurt, the pain, the anger, the resentment. Just focus on your heart and visualize that, with your hands, you are throwing all of this, projecting all of this on the white screen. Just send it out. Allow yourself to feel the pain, the hurt, the resentment, the anger, the deep-seated sadness, all of it. From the conscious mind, they say, I hereby will and decree that these emotions are being extracted out from my heart, from my conscious and subconscious mind, and from the imprints of my soul. I project all of these thoughts on this screen in front of me. Be aware of the field of awareness around you. Be aware of the stillness. You are able to see your own thoughts. You are able to see and feel your own emotions about this situation or this person. And be aware. So much was displaced within you. Be aware that the meditation that we did yesterday was like shaking of a bottle of dirty water. Although it appeared to be still yesterday, because these hurts and wounds, expectation, sadness, resentments were kept for a long time untouched. But with the forgiveness that happened yesterday, somebody stirred that bottle, somebody shake that bottle, and all the dirty energy, the dirty emotions that were settled at the bottom of that bottle are now all over your energy field. Just be aware it is working. Be aware that the meditation, the inner work that you are doing is working. Anything that does not appear in your consciousness will not be here. So just be aware, just bring it out from your deep energy fields into the aura, and through your aura, just project it out onto the whiteboard. Say, I just want to let go of this murk, this dirt, this anger, this resentment, sadness, the sorrows, the guilt from my system right now. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of the teacher, all is possible. Now, once again, be aware of the great Buddha of compassion, Buddha Avalokiteshvara, touching your back heart. Be aware that as the Buddha touches your back heart, energetically, there is more shaking that happens, there is more release that happens, and you get into a mode of awareness of what needs to be here. Just pay respect, do a salutation to the great Buddha for being able to heal the situation, for being able to bring this issue into your conscious mind and project it out through your heart, through your arms, onto this white skin. Your board can look very dirty, but that's okay. Expand your board and continue to release, release, release from the deep essence of your soul. I release the tendencies to hurt physically. I release the tendencies to hurt emotionally. I release the tendencies to hurt mentally. I release the energies and tendencies to hurt spiritually at all levels. Please let go of these energies from my system. To the great Buddha, we humbly invoke to cleanse, heal, transmute these energies into loving kindness. So be it, so be it, so be it. Feel the energy at the back heart, at the back solar plexus. There is a energy of cool breeze entering your back solar and back heart and just activating the release as a dirty, drain of a dirty drain is open. So just let it go. I release, release, release. I let go, let go, let go. Right now, with the blessings of the great Buddha, with the blessings of my teacher, with the blessings of my higher soul, I thoroughly, permanently, completely release these tendencies from my system right now. So be it, so be it, so be it. And now disintegrate, cut, cut, cut. Now, put your fingers of your left hand, 3 fingers of your left hand on your ajna, and from your right hand, visualize electric violet light being projected and clean this board. As you clean this board using the electric violet light, all of this memory, these tendencies are being disintegrated and falling down like ash. Just you're not disintegrating the person, disintegrating these tendencies. The tendencies, the situation, the hurt, the pain, the resentment that is there, the need to answer back, the need to waddle in mud, the need to dwell in past. All of these tendencies are being disintegrated, extracted, transmuted by the blessings of the great Buddha, the blessings of my teacher, the blessings of Lord Mahaguruji made. And so be it, so be it, so it is, Tathastu. All self-doubts with respect to your spiritual practice, all self-doubts with respect to this relationship that you disintegrate. What is meant to be will be. What is not meant to be will not be. My life is in perfect harmony. I'm a magnet attracting things that vibrate with my energy. So I clear my energy right now. So be it, so be it, so be it. Then cut. Visualize beautiful golden energy on top of your crown, cleansing, healing your soul at all levels. Now I want you to think of the quality that you require in order to stay connected to your purpose, to become more resilient to the provocation, to the temptation of being hurtful, revengeful. So, Lord God, let's just say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with the energies of compassion towards myself and towards others. Thank you for blessing me with the tendencies of loving kindness and non-injury in physical form, in words, in thoughts, and in actions. And visualize this beautiful energy purifying your soul. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with the energies of accurate perception and correct expression to be able to see things as they are rather than what people try to project them to, and to be able to express your words, emotion, thoughts as they are rather than being coated or loaded with the energy of revenge, hurt, and pain. Thank you so much for blessing me. Also, thank you for disintegrating self-doubts from my system with respect to my eligibility, my belongingness, with respect to the school, the teachings. May I be blessed with good self-esteem, self-worth. Thank you so much. Deep breath. Just say, I'm super conductive and super receptive to these energies passing through me. Thank you for purifying my soul. Thank you for purifying my speech. Thank you for purifying my emotions. Thank you for purifying my thoughts. Thank you for purifying my karma. Thank you. Beautiful. We thank you. To the great Buddha, we thank you for these priceless energies. To all holy Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, to my teacher, Master Choa Hoksu, we thank you all for your priceless blessings. In full faith, we thank you. We still be aware. We will chant the great invocation. The great invocation. Visualize a small earth in front of you. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra of compassion and mercy. Be aware of these two emotions within your heart. Be aware of the soothing balm that got applied to your soul, to your heart after this, after an hour of discussion. And share this energy of love and compassion with everyone who are going through a similar self-doubt, bouts of self-doubt, bouts of what next, bouts of are we on the right track, bouts of are we even capable. So be aware that whole of humanity is polarized by conflicting thought forms. And this mantra of mercy and compassion restores their balance. Be aware of these energies flowing through you. Be aware that this great being is standing, touching your back heart and back solar plexus, helping you channel the energies of love, mercy, compassion throughout the planet. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all beings be divinely blessed by the light of mercy and compassion, with deep healing, with inner forgiveness, with self-forgetfulness. So be it, so be it, so it is. May the back heart and the back heart and back solar plexus of each and every human being be gently touched by the energies of the great Buddha of compassion and mercy. May you be balanced, may you be regenerated and revitalized. May you be instilled with the feeling of love, mercy, and compassion. This is the only way. So be it, so be it. So. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you to all the holy Buddhas, especially Buddha Avalokiteshwar, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, and my teacher Master Chokas. We thank you all for your priceless blessings. for this deep understanding that there is no absolute truth, but follow your heart, follow your joy, do what makes you feel good, and may it be the highest good for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your priceless blessings. Deep, deep, deep gratitude, immense respect, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. So be it. So be it. So ground the excess energies that your body cannot hold. Be aware of the base of your feet and the base of your spine. May Mother Earth be healed. May Mother Earth be regenerated and revitalized. Blessings be to our Mother Earth. You can open your eyes with a big broad smile. Yeah. So, yeah. Achha, mute. So, whether you want to say something?
वज्र गुरु मंत्र आज नहीं हुआ.
हाँ, आज मैंने इसलिए किया था क्योंकि 10 ऑलरेडी हो चुका था.
हाँ,
Then,
okay.
yeah, I thought I will just work with the energies of Buddha Avalokiteshwar. There's so much murk. I thought, see, it is like that. Probably it came as a visualization that for so long, जो भी हमारा relationship है या जो भी, it is like this bottle जिसमें गंदगी है, but क्योंकि वो still इतने time से रही है, there is a, you can say, an understanding between the dirty energy and the साफ water. तो वो adjustment नहीं कर लेते हम इसको, ना मैं तुम्हारे ऊपर स्टेप करूंगी ना तो so that is the status. It is not that गंदगी नहीं है, it is just that we have chosen to accept it, but that is not healing. Accepting a situation is not healing. The healing is transmutation of that dirty energy through your practice. And with all of you helping me together on this topic, what I have realized is, I was talking about generational healing. I was talking about, so much pain and anger and resentment that is still part of the family. And if you are being given an opportunity to be able to see that there is a pattern, a generational pattern of hurt, of pain, it will take more effort than you think is required. And so if you give up on your tendencies, or if you are tempted by your tendencies to create more hurt and pain and more karma for yourself, you will lose out, or you will again be entangled in that situation, right? So the thing is to understand that when healing has to happen, this bottle will be shaken. When this bottle will be shaken, you will be able to see more pain, more anger, more hurt, because now you have chosen to just not create that status quo, but to heal it. So the more you meditate, it's like that. So नीचे गंदगी, ऊपर साफ पानी. Now the things are all shaken, and when more divine energy comes in, it will bring out more. It will bring out more murk and more dirt and more resentment to the surface till the time everything is calm, quiet, healed. So we'll have to have more patience, especially till Guru Purnima. I think it's going to come out and it's going to overflow. The whole idea is to be able to see that, or to have that vision, to be able to see what is happening and appreciate the fact that this is happening, and surrender to this process of healing. Okay, without creating the karma. Now the whole thing has become, I don't want to create any more karma, because if you suffer, I suffer. If I suffer, you will definitely suffer. So when you understand that it is between two people who love each other, you want to, also protect them from the harm. And that is a bigger way of healing the situation, right? So that's a quest. Okay, so thank you so much. I really appreciate and value your time and all the discussion that we've had. And thanks to Neetu for sharing her bit. And I know, but there comes a time when you are looking for a bigger transformation, when you are wanting things to, be a win-win for all. Yeah. So let's focus on that. Thank you, Vikas. And thank you, Sumita and Abhishek. I love you all too much.
Thank you, sir.
We'll connect again tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, Sargam. Hope everything gets resolved sooner. And the peace be with you and the other person.
Thank you. Thank you so much.